Hello again everyone, my name is James Shotwell and this video is a little different. I'm going to look back at what we've done so far in 2021 because we just ended a giant content experiment and there are a lot of takeaways that I want to share with you and discuss what's happening in the future. So as we were nearing the end of 2020, I was thinking a lot about this channel, Music Biz, and the community that we've built around it. I'm so grateful for all of you, but sometimes I wonder what it is that you're here to see. I mean, we talk about breaking news, emerging trends, and of course, lots of advice for both musicians and aspiring music professionals alike. That's a lot of ground to cover. So as we entered the new year, I devised a plan where I would post every single day for a solid month just to see what happened, to see what videos took off, what videos were immediately forgotten, and where we could improve. And I wanted to share it with you in case any of you were hoping to grow your own YouTube channels or just learn about what's happening here at Music Biz. First and foremost, I had no idea how much fun and how much trouble I was getting myself into when I decided to make a video every single day of the month. I'd seen other YouTubers do it, some of them make it look incredibly easy, and I figured why not try it here as well. But not every YouTube channel is trying to teach you something. And generally, we only do 1 to 2 videos every single week that are about topics like how to get ahead on Instagram or how to apply a certain business theory to your career in music. But this was a challenge where we had to do it every single day. So we burned about 6 to 8 months worth of content ideas in just the month of January alone, and constantly churning out what that was going to be, what it was going to look like, then shooting and editing and refining those clips. That took a lot of time. I mean, it was pretty much the only thing I thought about throughout the month of January other than my other duties at my job, but I think it was worth it. Now, our follower count didn't go up as much as I initially thought it might. I thought we might see a big boom because we had a big boom of content, but instead our watch numbers were through the roof. I mean, we had more than 10,000 views on our videos in the last month, which was a record for us. I know it might not be a lot to other channels, but for a video channel that's very niche like what we do here, it was pretty incredible. And the watch time also through the roof. We had about 600 hours of watch time on the channel, which is almost a full month. That's crazy to think about. And the numbers are still strong to this day, even though it's been a little bit since we posted our last video. Now, as far as the money that we made, it was actually relatively consistent, which is surprising. I mean, it might go up in the near future because of the amount of content, but we're not doing this for the money as much as we are building a community. And our comments through the roof, our shares through the roof, the amount of websites that were sharing our content, shout out to Hypebot, CSAC, ASCAP, and so many more of you out there that love this channel and support it every single week. You guys did so much for us in the last month, and hopefully you'll continue to do so in the future. But what did I really learn in this month? I mean, it's cool to see our analytics go up, but I did have a few takeaways that I wanted to share with you because I know a lot of you are musicians or music professionals or aspiring musicians and music professionals, and you may be thinking about starting your own channel. So what I learned was a few things. Number one, have fun with this, because there were days when I got up and I did not want to shoot a video. I did not like the way I looked. I did not like the thing that I thought I was going to talk about, but the more I got into it, the more I just made it a routine in my life. I started to have fun with it. You know, if I made a mistake, that was okay. And if you watch some of the videos, you may see me stumble over my words sometimes, or maybe an edit's a little bit wonky. But, you know, I stuck through and saw it through, and I had fun doing it. I feel like I got a lot better at it. I refined my skills because I was doing it every single day, which goes back to a video we recently made about practice and how doing something every day makes you better at it. I mean, that's common sense, but I did find it to be true here as well. Number two, don't be afraid to try new ideas. So going into the month, I had made a list of about 18 or 19 videos that I absolutely wanted to make, but that left me with about 11, 12 days that I still had to figure out. And as the month started to progress, we started to find emerging trends in the content that we were posting. So one of the earliest signs was that we posted a video where we took a theory, the 1000 fan theory, we broke it down, found the flaws, found the pros, and tried to figure out whether or not it was something that artists should be applying to their life. And when we saw the response to that, we started digging into other business theories, more general business theories, things you would learn if you were getting a business degree, and how they might apply to the world of music business. Things like Dunbar's number, for example, or Parkinson's law. And those videos did equally well, and we're going to continue that trend moving forward. We also found a lot of success when we used musicians in our videos, whether that's in our cover art or when we make a video that's like things you can learn from this artist. Now, those are always kind of popular for us, but we've definitely seen an uptick over the last couple of months. So again, it's something that we're going to add moving forward. But it wasn't all great, because let me tell you, we had a couple of videos this month that even though every day around it might have been a very successful day for the video content, those videos just did not find their audience. And I don't want to call them out. They are all a little creation that I'm proud to have put out there into the world. But I certainly learned that not every idea is a good idea, and not every idea is going to catch on and work for the YouTube audience, or at least not right now. Maybe we can revisit it with a fresh perspective in the future. But I think it's important to really look at your analytics, to look at what's happening with your channel and look at the things that are working the best. I mean, just like how marketing is all about building a funnel, casting a wide net that you slowly shrink down until you get the most dedicated, loyal followers possible and then engage with them regularly, making content online is a lot of the same thing. You make a whole bunch of ideas, you try them out, see what works, save the things that work best, and then repeat and repeat and repeat until you know exactly what your audience wants and you're constantly giving it to them. That doesn't mean that you ever stop trying new things, and we will certainly continue to give you new ideas here. But we've learned a lot over the last month. For example, audio-only interviews that are next to a still image, horrendous for our traffic. But when we do video interviews and we share the video interviews here in full form, they are performing 2, 3, even 4 times better than the audio versions with the same guest did last year. So that tells us that as long as the picture's moving, that's a good thing. But on that same note, people don't really seem to like our panel things. Now, when we do the panel events, they are live events and we broadcast them on Facebook and Zoom simultaneously, and we have a really large audience. But the people that watch it after the date that it's aired, it's generally pretty small. And what I've learned is that people don't really like to watch Zoom meetings, which I guess makes sense. A lot of us are in Zoom meetings all day, so why would you want to kick back and relax by watching yet another Zoom meeting, especially one where you're not involved? So I think we're going to put less of those on our channel moving forward. We might not write it off altogether, but we're certainly going to take a different approach. Now, as for our content stream moving forward, I would love it if I could tell you that we would be posting 4, 5, 6 times a week. But that is, I think, literally impossible for the niche that we're in, because you aren't trying to do music business every single day. I mean, you have to spend time writing songs or applying for jobs, building your own skill sets. You're not just looking for new videos to watch every day, something to distract you every single day. And when you do feel that way, very rarely are you like, I want to spend the whole day watching one guy talking to a camera about the music business. I get that. You get that. I don't think it's necessary for us to be posting every single day. However, now that we've gotten a little bit better at the workflow of what we're doing here, gotten a better handle on our cameras, on our apps, on our microphones, on the whole presentation end to end, I do think that we're going to try to post more frequently on the channel. So 1 to 3 times a week seems manageable for us. If we can do more, we're going to do that, but we're not going anywhere. We're going to continue to build this community. And the key to that, at least in my mind, outside of generating ideas, is listening to you, the viewers. You've been here since the beginning. Some of you are more recent, and we treat you like family no matter what. But a lot of you talk in the comments, or you send me an email, or you reach out to me on Twitter and you say, hey, I'm curious about this thing, or can you explain that? Or I didn't really understand this thing you said in the video, or give me an example of what you think is an exception to a rule that I tell you about. When you do that, it tells me where we need to go in the future. So I'm relying on you a little bit here moving forward. If you want to know something, reach out and let me know, and we will make a video about that. This channel, like I always say and have said countless times in this video, is about a community. We want to work with you. We want to raise one another up so that we can have a better music industry for everyone moving forward. And that can start right here on Music Biz. So if you're watching this and for whatever reason you've yet to subscribe, please click the button down below and join us. There are going to be lots of videos coming. There's already a great catalog of videos that you can go back and check, and I'll be here with you, helping you through the music business, what's happening, what might happen in the future, what we can learn from what's already happened, and so much more. And there are some really great ideas coming down the pipeline I can't share just yet, but trust me, I think you're going to love them. And until next time, please take care of yourselves, because you deserve it.